Have you ever had an MRI scan?
Yes, I've had several.
Yeah, I've had a few of them too. And what's the number one rule? Keeping in mind, MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging.
Don't wear metal.
Yeah.
And don't have a baby in you.
Can't you have them when you're pregnant?
No. Oh, actually, I don't know. They do ask you that question beforehand, so I guess I just figured that you couldn't be pregnant.
I've had a few MRIs, and it always freaks me out because I've got a titanium knuckle in my left thumb.
Yes, you do. I was there when you almost sawed your finger off.
Yeah. That was an unfortunate incident with a table saw when I was, 20, 21, something like that?
Yeah, around about that age. I had to pick Bearing up from the hospital and he was high as fuck on laughing gas.
Yeah, that was funny. Literally funny.
You didn't think it was too funny when we had to drive all the way across Melbourne to go get your surgery done.
Yeah.
You were in a bit of pain then.
Yeah. So anyway, the reason I ask all this is a guy has died, right? He was sucked into an MRI.
What happened? Did he lie?
No. He wasn't the patient. He was the patient's husband.
What?
Yeah. So he shouldn't have been in there. Now there's doubt over whether he was authorized to go in there. There's conflicting stories, but it's actually really sad. So he was dragged into the machine by his necklace.
And what country was this in?
It was in America. It was in New York, I think. So anyway, this is the guy here. Now this guy is 61 years old. He doesn't look it, does he?
Yeah, they do pretty well on the aging the darkest skinned races. Asians too.
Yeah.
Until we turn 60 and then you look like a fucking witch out of hell.
$2. And then... Yeah, so anyway, let's have a look. Let's go! So just to demonstrate the power of an MRI, this is what they do when there's metal around. Now, I should mention, I can have MRIs. My titanium knuckle isn't magnetic, or there's a word for it. I forget what it is. But yeah, it's not magnetic. I have these visions of my knuckle flying out of my thumb.
Oh, that's horrific. Imagine if you'd accidentally swallowed some metal before getting this done.
Yeah.
Does tin foil count?
Yeah, or what about people's fillings? I guess they're the same, not magnetic, I guess.
What the fuck is with the music? That's horrific.
Yeah, it's to demonstrate a point. They're dangerous. There's one coming up that shows just how much magnetic attraction they have. It's actually scary.
700 pounds. Oh, it's up. Oh. And we have jumped to 1,300. That's exactly right.
1,300 pounds of pressure.
Whoa.
Fucking hell. Or 1,300 pounds of pull. Is that the same as pressure? I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll be corrected. But yeah, it's dragging this thing to the value of 1,300 pounds, 600-700 kilos.
Jesus.
Yeah, you shouldn't fuck around with them. Now, there's a twist.
Okay.
So this is actually fucked, right? It's morbid as fuck. So as I said, this guy wasn't the patient. His wife was getting an MRI on her knee.
Yeah, and for reasons unknown, he happened to be in the room with her.
Well, she called out to him and said, "Can you help move my leg?"
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't move my leg or something. Can you come in and help me move it? Now, as I said, there's conflicting stories. She says that he was authorized to come in. The cops apparently are saying that he just came in on his own free will. He wasn't authorized. But you know how I said he got sucked in by his necklace?
Yeah.
It wasn't any fucking necklace. This is fucked. It was a 9-kilogram weighted chain.
Holy shit. So what, did it off with his head?
Well, we don't know that, but no, it wouldn't have, because I think he died the next day or something in hospital. But it would have strangled the fuck out of him. So this is a 9-kilogram weighted chain for training or something.
Oh, I'm actually glad you said it's a chain. For a moment there, when you were building up to it, I thought it was going to be something like a knob piercing.
Oh yeah, that would have been funny.
Funny.
Well, yeah, as long as it's not me, it'd be funny, yeah.
Oh, I think any man would disagree with you on that one. I don't even have a knob and I felt that.
To give you an idea, a human head weighs 2.5 to 5 kilos.
Yeah.
So he's wearing a chain as heavy as 2 fucking human heads.
Jesus.
So it's obviously grabbed him. It's grabbed him by the neck. It's pulled him into the machine. It's strangled the fuck out of him, put him into shock because apparently he died of a heart attack or something a day later.
Man. They love the bling bling, the blacks, don't they? They love a good chain.
Well, I don't think this was as much of a bling bling thing as it was like I'm trying to get fit, I'm trying to get ripped kind of thing. This is an exercise thing, like
right.
like a weighted vest almost,
okay,
you know.
Okay. I was going to say it's a bit excessive. Well, why do you need to train your neck?
I wouldn't have a clue, especially at 61. But anyway, here's the video. Now, as I said, this is quite sad.
My woman requires a lot of head. She likes me going downtown a lot. I got to strengthen my neck. I'm always strengthening my neck, licking that pussy.
Jesus Christ.
The first tonight, the man pulled into an MRI by his necklace has died.
See what I mean? Necklace is doing a lot of fucking heavy lifting there. Necklace, you think like a dainty little thing, you know, with a cross on it or like a pendant or something.
Yeah, you don't really associate necklace with men either, do you?
Well, no, men wear necklaces, but like this is a chain, man, a fucking weighted chain.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you say chain and I think, okay, that sounds more manly. But when you say the man was wearing a necklace.
A lacy necklace.
A lacy necklace?
We've learned, and tonight his wife is grieving his loss after she says she watched him get sucked into that machine. News 12 Cecilia Dowd has the story.
I saw the machine, snatched him around and pulled him into the machine. He died. He went limp in my arm.
Yeah, see, like I said, this is really sad. I'm not going to give this woman shit because I really feel sorry for her.
Yeah, this is morbid as fuck.
Yeah, but like I said, conflicting stories. She says that like the staff invited him in to help with her leg, and the cops are saying no, he just fucking went in. Now, I can't see the staff saying, yeah, come in, especially like apparently they were joking about the fucking chain beforehand.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe that story.
Yeah.
Adrienne Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died after he was sucked into an MRI machine at Nassau Open MRI in Westbury.
I haven't been able to sleep. I'm barely eating. I just can't believe. I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me.
Oh, isn't that really sad? So he's getting strangled the fuck out or whatever, and he just waved at her and then went on his way.
Oh, man.
And then his whole body went limp.
Adrienne said after she'd had an MRI on her knee Wednesday, she needed help getting up. She said she asked the technician to get her husband.
And I yelled out Keith's name, Keith, come help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room.
See, this is where the stories conflict. This article says a 61-year-old man has died after being sucked into a magnetic resonance imaging machine. Police said he entered the room without permission while the machine was running and was wearing a large metallic chain. See, like I'm saying, the staff and shit, like before they let anyone in there, I mean, I don't think you'd be let in there if it was running full stop. But like, if you were let in, surely they're going to say, hey, listen, are you wearing any fucking metal? Do you have any implants? You know, all the usual stuff that you get asked.
Yeah, I find it unusual that they even allowed him in the first place.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large lock that he used for weight training.
You see what I mean? Like, the story itself, like, if you remove yourself from the emotion and all that, it's like a little bit comical. It's like you wore a 20-pound fucking chain into a fucking MRI room, man. Like, what did you think was gonna fucking happen? Like I said, I feel really sorry for this poor old woman.
Yeah, it's a bit comical, isn't it? You think of those old cartoons and those dudes in jail who have the massive ball and chain around their legs.
Yeah, or like Wile E. Coyote and a massive fucking magnet he's gonna like use to fuck up the Roadrunner or something like that.
Yeah, I feel bad laughing, but
Yeah,
it is
me
comical.
too.
I mean, you can see him flying through the air, can't you?
And he would have too. He would have flown through the fucking air.
Yeah.
Like, see that fucking chair that we looked at before with like, what was it, 1,300 pounds of pressure on it? Fuck.
They were standing there laughing and joking before he even came to the table.
When Keith got closer to Adrienne to help her up, she said the unthinkable happened.
At that instant, the machine switched him around, pulled him in, and he hit the MRI.
Adrienne says she and the tech tried to pry Keith off the machine, but it was impossible.
Yeah, it would be impossible. I mean, did you see that force before?
Is there no automatic shutdown button, like an emergency switch?
Well, I imagine there would. I mean, I don't know, is the honest answer. I don't. Yeah, you'd imagine there would be.
Yeah. Instead of trying to rip his body away from a
Yeah.
strong magnet.
Yeah, he's got a 20-pound chain around his neck.
I'm saying, could you turn up the machine, call 911, do something, turn this damn thing off?
Adrienne said that this was not the first time she and Keith had been to Nassau Open MRI, and she said he'd worn the big chain here before.
Sorry.
I mean, fucking hell. I feel really bad laughing at this. Did they not say something? Did they not say, dude, fucking hell, don't wear the big fucking neck cuff here? It's probably not a good idea.
Save the neck strength training for home, mate.
Yeah, fuck.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Oh, that's a big chain.
Okay, so they had a big conversation about the chain. The staff and the husband were joking and laughing about this. So they've turned up, oh, my wife's here for an MRI, right? And they're like, oh, that's a mighty big fucking weighted chain you've got around your neck. That must be heavy. Ha 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 ha. Laugh, laugh, joke, joke. And then like he just dashes into the room with the MRI on.
It just doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
Now think about that. That does not make sense.
Adrian said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
That is really sad. So like I said, I think that like what's happened is he's been flung towards the MRI and he's been like smashed up against it and his body's gone into shock because when that happens, you can go into like cardiac arrest and shit over the next sort of certain amount of time.
Yeah, that'll do it. Flying through midair,
Yeah.
like unexpectedly. That would fucking get the old ticker going.
Yeah.
Reporting from Hempstead in Nassau County, Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Just so horrible. Now, we reached out to Nassau Open MRI for a comment yesterday and repeatedly today, but they have not responded. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, that was grim.
That was grim. Yeah, sorry about that. But it's an interesting story. Like, fucking hell, man. Like, it's just so dumb.
It's like one of those Final Destination deaths.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. So anyway, poor old woman, my condolences to her. I really feel bad for her.
What kind of video have you got for me next?
Oh, we're going to watch some orphans burn in a fucking house fire. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, just a quick one. Thanks for watching. Visit SugarTits. She has a channel.
Yes, I do.
And we'll catch you later. Next one will be a bit more positive. See ya!
Bye.
Recession, session. Give me better times, give me better times. Recession, session. Give me better times, better times. Recession.